Hello everyone, we have got some exciting news for you Lupin fans out there. It has been confirmed that Season 3 of the Netflix series is coming soon. We have compiled all that we know in today's video, so keep watching. Before we get started, make sure you subscribe to the channel and tap the bell icon to receive notifications when we release new videos. Lupin is a French mystery thriller that premiered on Netflix in January 2021. This show, with its high-paced action sequences, is an unconventional adaptation of Arsène Lupin novels written by Maurice Leblanc.
To thank you for watching this video, we're offering you an absolutely free training webinar. Do you want to learn the secret of improving all aspects of your life and unlocking what you're really capable of? The legendary Bob Proctor spent over 57 years learning this one thing and is hosting a free webinar where he reveals what he's learned and what actually works. He'll teach you the law of compensation, a secret only the mega wealthy know of but not taught in our educational system, and the impression of increase, the law of laws that will increase areas in all aspects of your life, whether it be in health, relationships, or wealth. Right now, the first 200 people to use the link below will get access to this free webinar. Now, let's get back to the video.
For those of you who are not familiar with Leblanc, we'll explain. Leblanc was a French author who created the character of a gentleman thief named Arsène Lupin in 1905. He wrote a total of 24 books following the adventures of Lupin, ranging from short stories to novels. A film adaptation based on this heroic thief also came out in 2004, which points to the obvious fact that Lupin has an undying fan base. Lupin has often been compared to his contemporary fictional competition Sherlock Holmes, and both have been attributed similar skills in problem solving. George Kayce and Francois Ozon, the creators of Netflix series, have previously stated that the show is not a traditional linear adaptation of Leblanc's novels. The show's protagonist is Arsène Diop, who, upon losing his father at a formative age, turns to the Lupin novel his father gifted him for establishing his moral codes in life. Diop's father was an employee of the famous Pellegrini family, gets falsely accused of stealing Marie Antoinette's necklace, and is arrested. Diop grows into a gentleman thief himself, making it his life mission to avenge his father's wrongful imprisonment that led to his demise. There's this French establishment story within it. So you see in the first episode that Babacar takes the Arsène Lupin book off a traditional bookcase in a traditional house. He could have picked the Count of Monte Cristo. He could have picked a lot of other French books, but that's the one he chose for his son at that moment, and it becomes a guidebook for an attitude for life, Kay explains. Even though the leading men are different, the show follows similar plots and storylines, set even in the same locations as Leblanc's Lupin adventures describe. As of now, the first 2 seasons are streaming on Netflix. The thriller grew exponentially popular soon after its first season was released, making it the most watched non-English series on the platform. Omar Sy plays the lead character and is joined by many other talented actors like Ludivine Sagnier, Clotilde Hesme, Shirin Boutella, and so on. Diop, being a father himself in the show's present timeline, forges a similar bond with his son Raoul by gifting him a Lupin novel like his father did when he was a kid. Even though his identity as a thief remains hidden from his wife Claire and Raoul, this is Diop's small attempt to give them a hint to the other side of his life. The book itself as an object comes from his dad, so giving it to his son is him becoming a dad, Sy says. It's opening a world to his son and sharing some knowledge, for sure. Because what it is to be a dad is just to teach your kids what you know. The thing he knows the most is Lupin, so he wants to teach that to his son. Arsène Diop is painted as a thief with morals, much like other characters created in the past who only perform criminal acts if they can justify it. Dexter, the serial killer who hunted down the crooks and immoral perpetrators, is a classic example of this. Viewers find themselves rooting for the heroic criminal in instances like this. George Kayce has constructed Arsène Diop's character in this pattern. Technically, he's a criminal, but he's charismatic, he's fun, he has winky ways to do his crimes. Kayce says about Arsène, you want him to steal stuff, and of course, massively central to that is just Omar's likability. His smile is king. Omar is a modern hero, someone that men and women and children all love in France, and he's a diverse French actor in a country when there aren't many of these figureheads. He's charming and has all of the modern appeals that a modern Lupin should have. Needless to say, Omar Sy's portrayal of Arsène Diop has definitely caught the viewer's eyes, and he is one of the reasons the show's fan base keeps growing. Now, the news you've all been waiting for. Will there be a season 3 of Lupin? The answer is yes. Omar Sy himself has confirmed the much anticipated third season in an interview with Entertainment Weekly.
Thank you for watching this video. We're offering you an absolutely free training webinar. Have you ever wondered how to end procrastination and self-sabotage so you can unleash your full potential to live the life you deserve? #1 best-selling author and high-performance coach Peter Sage is hosting a free webinar where he'll teach you how to increase your wealth with less time and struggle, and also how to hyper-boost your growth and success so you can finally break out of any rut you find yourself in. Right now, Peter and his team are offering a free $100 gift to anyone who doesn't find his webinar as the best use of their time within the last 5 years. Now, let's get back to the video.
He said, "We have a lot of ideas and things that we want to do and say. I know exactly where he's going to be, but I'll let you think about it." Sy was very sly about upcoming storylines, evading direct questions about his character's cliffhanger departure at the end of Season 2. Fans can also expect to see more additions to the cast, which will inevitably lead to much more exciting flashy sequences in the story, he said. When you read the books, Lupin has a lot of accomplices, but in the show, he had the one, which is Benjamin. But he needs people, so he hires them. I think it's going to be more interesting, maybe one day having a big cast with a lot of people. Other sources that verified this are a bit mysterious. Much like the show itself, a website, hassandiop.com, had the message flashing when a devoted journalist stumbled onto his homepage. Hassan is always one step ahead. Lupin will return with Part 3. We can only say such an Easter egg is befitting for this intricately woven mystery. George K., one of the creators, shared more details about upcoming storylines in an interview with RadioTimes.com. We are storylining that, and I'm sure that will come. We are actively storylining with real confidence that that's gonna happen, because the reaction to the first 5 episodes would suggest that we've got every chance that Part 3 would be coming next year. Unless something goes completely wrong, Kayce said. As for the expected date of releasing of the third season, nothing has been officially decided. New episodes are said to be released in 2022. From what we know so far, there have also been speculation that the show will end with this third season. We'll see what Netflix wants to do with this franchise, he said in an interview with Deadline. The first bet that we won was to bring this character to life and to create a franchise. The franchise exists, and now it's up to Netflix to see what they want to do with it. We'll see what they propose, but this is a character that is super enjoyable and who I would take great pleasure in revisiting tomorrow if I can. Sy has previously opened up, and now he came into this opportunity of playing the role of Diop. As a kid growing up in France, Omar often came across the stories of Lupin. He even admitted to not being a fan of the various stories he is bringing to television now. Lupin is so French that you cannot grow up in France and not know who Arsène Lupin is. To be honest, I wasn't a huge fan, Sy told Variety. He treasures the incredible chance he has been given to bring such a legendary character to life. He was given the golden opportunity that very few actors get in their entire professional lives to pick up whatever role he wanted to play. Priyanka Chopra has said before that she was offered multiple choices, and that is how she picked Quantico, making her massive US debut. Omar was asked by Gaumont Television which role he wanted to play. "My answer was Lupin," he says. "If I was English, I would say James Bond, but Lupin is the best character for that. He's fun, funny, very elegant. There is action. Lupin is just a perfect character to cross off everything on the bucket list. You can do everything with that character. It is the perfect role." It really has embellished his already impressive profile as an actor. Omar is notable for his movies that gained international recognition like Inferno, The Untouchables, X-Men Days of the Future Past, etc. The future of Diop hangs in the balance now. The Season 2 finale showed him running away, leaving his wife Claire and son Raoul behind, to protect them from the consequences of his secret life. Fans are anxious about his son being separated from his father for too long, and what that could mean for Diop's identity as a father. What if history repeats itself? It's safe to say that die-hard fans will be on the edge of their seats until new episodes air. What are you hoping to see in the next season of Lupin? Who is your favorite character? We're dying to know. Drop your thoughts down in the comments below. This brings us to the end of this video. If you enjoyed watching this, make sure you smash that like button. You can also find more interesting videos in our other playlists if you want to check those out. Thank you for watching, and stay tuned for more.